Welcome to Stroke of Genius podcast, the Journey Within podcast. You know, for me, the reason I've created this podcast is not because I'm excellent podcaster, but I created this podcast because out of love, out of compassion. Because for me, stroke has been such an isolating experience. And I was so isolated at the beginning. I wanted to create a podcast for all of us to have a place to come to to be a community. So for those out there watching this podcast, thank you. I'm doing it for you. I truly believe that we are a community. That we are here. We have a purpose. The purpose is to help each other. Hello, sir. Sorry. Hello, Sheriff Patterson. Great to see you. Thank you for being out here. It means a lot to me. If you're watching this, whether it be on the replay or whether it be live right now, put in the comments where you're located. I'd appreciate it. Where you're located. And I see, let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. Oops. I made it worse. Okay, well, we'll just both match that out. Anyway, Scott White's out there. Hello, Scott White. Great to see you, bro. Scott White is from the great state of just your blank on it. Scott, that's terrible. Such a story. They did Scott put in where because I forgot. Georgia, thank you. Scott, I know that I've known Scott for years. I don't know why my stroke pain just drew a blank. But you know what? I do this podcast every week just to hopefully we will come together and that we will raise stroke awareness together. Whether you want to come on my show, express yourself, whether you want to learn to do what I do, we're not going to teach you. You do your own podcast, you can express yourself live. I shall do it. Show you how to do it. And then just seeing what's up and coming, I want to tell you what's up and coming. That I will have a kind of a Zoom masterclass on using AI to improve your stroke recovery. So if you want to be involved in that, be attend. I'll let you know. I'll be doing it probably next month or so. We'll do it. But how to use AI is amazing, everybody. I've been using it for speech therapy, and it has proven to be great. So I will show you how to use Grok. I encourage everybody to download the app Grok. That's Grok, Grok, in the App Store. Download it. Ask it anything you want about stroke. It'll answer you. Grok is X's AI. But hey, let's get into this for a minute. We're not here just, let me tell you why we're here. And I want you guys to understand I am here to tell you, I am bringing this podcast to you and doing it in chapters because I intend to write a book by the end of this year. So I'm just this is the first step to writing the book. I'm putting in words what's in my mind. And then from words, I will translate in text. And then for text, a book. So we got to go. But today's podcast, I want to tell you about an experience I had called the Dark Night Nurse. So I lay there all drained, just exhausted. I just had my stroke. I was coming out of my stroke, doing some therapy now and then. Just my energy as a human being was at its it was very depleted. And I had the experience of dark night nurse, and you'll understand why I call her a dark night nurse. So I lay there in my bed. My energy's depleted. And then I was at 2 in the morning, people. It was like 2 in the morning. I was woken up out of a dead sleep. And it felt like my energy was being sucked from me. I mean, it was so powerful, the energy. If I understood what I know today, and I'll put this up on the screen so you can read it. The human race around the entire globe I can say there's two types of people in the entire world: energy givers and energy takers. There are people that just drain your energy. I call them energy vampires. So I lay there just fried, my energy depleted and knew nothing. In walks at 2 in the morning, wakes me from a dead sleep. It was a night nurse. There was something about her I cannot express. Nothing to do with physical realm. Had to do with spiritual realm. Now, mind you, I just came out of a near-death experience, so I had this heightened sense of spirituality I had never experienced it before. When this nurse, now mind you, all the nurses except this one were energy givers, in showering me with positive energy. But this one nurse, I could feel it. Like I said, she woke me up at 2 in the morning. And I began to feel my energy being drawn from me. Have you ever been in a room crowd full of people? Have you ever been in a room full of people? And there's that one person that you just know that your attention is drawn to them. Because they're actually affecting your energy. I can remember numerous times waking up in the middle of night, feeling her sucking my energy. See, we as stroke survivor, energy is so important to keep it on the upper, try to keep our energy up. Because even today, 15 years later, my energy is still precious. I still battle to keep my energy in a positive state. Again, remember, there are only two kinds of people in your life: energy givers and energy takers. You guys, I'm gonna pull, if you want, I'm gonna pull your chat up on the screen. So when you make a comment, your chat will come up on the screen. I'm doing that because so you guys can interact with each other. Feel free to talk to me. Feel free to talk to each other. Really, it's again, this podcast is a community podcast. And I see Sherry and Scott White are chatting. Thank you very much, Grace. Seeing it. But I guess what I want to bring awareness to is stroke survivor. If you don't like it, say you do have insurance. I have insurance for years. But say you do are in the hospital or you have insurance, you cannot You do not have to tolerate working with doctors or nurses you do not want to. Like this dark energy nurse, I tolerated her for a few days. How crazy it sounded when I told the head nurse I didn't want her in my room anymore. She has got this dark energy happening. I had to take some flack, a little flack from the others and nurses who said, "How could I do that?" But our energy is so important as human beings, especially as stroke survivors. I don't know about you, Scott, Sherry, do you battle to keep your energy level up? I do. I battle to keep a positive mindset. You know, something I've learned about in this journey of stroke is that uh, is that being positive, feeling positive energy is so important. So I will only tell you that if you have people in your life that drain your energy, that leave you exhausted afterwards, get rid of them. And you just cut them off. I don't care if it's family or friends. You gotta treat your energy as a precious commodity. You really have to treat your energy, and you have to get your energy positive. And the way you do that is to inundate your mind with positive influences, positive affirmations. Instead of the mind telling you you're not good, if you tell yourself you're enough, you are enough. You are gonna be stroke. You know, something that sets stroke TV media apart from the rest, I'm gonna tell you. I don't believe that stroke survival is to fight to get yourself back. Because you're trying to go back to what you were before stroke. Not gonna happen. But it is to be who you are now. Take stroke and use it as a superpower. You have a purpose as a stroke survivor. You know, so many times stroke lies to us and tells us we don't have purpose. We really are just floundering around in life, but that's not true. Your purpose to raise stroke awareness. That's one of your first purposes. Use your stroke, whether you're out and about, like Scott White, driving everywhere. Raise stroke awareness. Somebody asks you a question, what's wrong with you? Whatever, raise stroke awareness. Use what you have. Oh, Scott, you know, that is a real good point. You can't see what Scott just wrote. It's probably the only time I suggest looking back to see where you came from. See where you came from. You know, I may not be where I want to be, but I'm sure now where you used to be. Let me say that a little clearer. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm sure now where I used to be. And you know what? Give you celebrate that victory. If you're out there, stroke the virus, Scott, Sherry, celebrate that victory. You're alive. You're here. You're actually better than you were before. I remember when I got out when I was in the hospital, how bad I really was. I could not sit up like I'm doing now. Yes, I'm in a wheelchair, but my head would fall over like it was on rubber bands. We don't lean forward, lean back. You know it. Hey, Bill Wade, great to have you out here, bro. Nice to see you out there. Definitely, if you guys want to do some for me. I'd really appreciate. Try to get more and more people to come to this podcast. If you want me to do a topic, if you want to be on my show on the podcast, let me know. Because again, this is for us community. This is a podcast about us. It's not about me. Everything you see me do, everything Stroke TV Media does, it's not about me. I am motivated by a love and compassion for you, stroke survivor. And that same love and compassion, I want you to give to other stroke survivors. Say hi to them. Just be a positive influence in life. Because you know, without stroke survivors in life, we feel alone. I don't know about you, but especially in the beginning of stroke, I felt alone. And I want to tell you something's happened recently. And I have a biological brother named Eric Lurstein, and he's a newer stroke survivor, my brother. And basically, he's of the mindset all strokes are the same. I should be driving and walking just like him. In fact, he basically said stuff that made me have to cut him off because I heard the tales that every stroke is different. I look at Scott, look at you, Scott. I look at you driving, look at you out there and about walking. I guess you'd have stroke like me, but I have stroke that's different, different location. My disabilities, my effects are different. But what I'm telling you, if you've got the ability to help people, the key to living a happy stroke survivor life is help people. My goal next 2 months is to get approved to have what they call a paratransit. And it's a bus that might pick you up at the front door, costs us $3, take you anywhere in the local area for $3, drop you off at the door, and then you can schedule a time for them to pick you up. And so I'm going to be doing that. That'll give me some ability, some freedom. But that's kind of what I plan on doing. It's a step towards driving because I can't help but want to drive and want to walk someday. I can't help it. That's something that's inside of me. Anyway, I wanted to say to you guys out there, that Bill and I have an agreement, and you see that by chat right now. Bill and I have an agreement that we are committed to walk before we die. And that's a goal. Being part of what we do is set goals, set achievements, and when you achieve them, celebrate that achievement. I have been walking. Again, I was talking about earlier doing an AI presentation about bettering your stroke recovery using AI, and I'll do a master class on that. But AI, the Grok AI, has really given me insight in what we're doing. I've been doing speech therapy. It's gonna be working on walking. I walk every day for 5 days straight. I'm gonna do my therapy every day. Scott, you do your therapy every day, don't you? I'm pretty sure you don't take a day off. I'm not gonna take a day off. I'm gonna keep walking, use my reel. I'll start recording it for you guys so you can see my progress. But basically, what ended up happening over the winter, I didn't really do much outside. I could walk on my reel. I just really didn't do much. But now, and I'll be honest, hey, I didn't. I've lost a lot of the ground I gained. I lost during that time I took off. So I'm just telling people, do a little something every day. It doesn't matter what it is. Do something every day. Sherry Patterson, I know she works diligently on her aphasia. She has a ton of books, or several books that she works on. And I think all of us should be striving to make improvements. You know, those people that made you think that we would go back to the way we were before stroke, they use the word recovery as kind of like uh, you're going to recover who you were. That's not true. That really is a hollow hope. I think it should be called rebuilding your life after stroke, not recovery after stroke. It's rebuilding your life after stroke. That's really what we're doing. You know, when you take a house and you're going to do a remodel, you're going to rebuild it, you level it down the foundation, down the concrete, down the anchor for the house. But I am telling you right now, the mindset is your foundation. The mindset which you have currently, one either propels you forward or backwards. That is the power of the mindset. And I believe where the mind goes, body will follow. That if you set in your mind you're going to drive like Scott White did and didn't give up, kept trying, kept trying, kept trying, guess what? Scott White's driving. And Bill comes down to you and I walking. It's all mindset. It's all what's in your mind. You know, it's really, really important. You go out today. I want you to take a moment. Try to get some fresh air today. Pause and just thank God you're alive. Listen, like we have lots of birds singing right now in the backyard. Listen to the birds sing. Great. I got to take off late early because I've got a business meeting here in just a few minutes. But I want all of you to have a great day. Again, leave me any questions you have in the comments. I appreciate you showing up today. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, I want to get one. Take a look at it. Take a look at this. I have got a pair of these shoes. I want you to take a look at it. Try these shoes out. Tell me what your feedback is because I want to hear it. If you need shoes, these are no laces slip on shoes. And they're not like your grandma's slip on shoes. These shoes slip on, they feel like a tightly tied pair of shoes. But you could put them on one-handed. So take a look, scan the QR code with your phone, and see what you think and try these. Tell me what if you are having the same outcome I am. Because to me, these are one-handed, perfect for stroke survivors who want to get their shoes on one-handed. All right. Okay, I gotta I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I've gotta go. Going to find the meeting, but I appreciate being there. Bye, guys. Well, okay. Well, I'm really gonna leave me. But yeah. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the video. Please like or share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Stroke TV